Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. All right. I was not actually planning to make this video, but then I finished a call with my client and eureka, I had this moment once again. Now, what I realized is, that there is a problem that needs to be addressed. Now, if you're a person, and the problem is this, if you're a person who has experience, you have the expertise, you have the personality, you have the leadership skills, you have everything. But then the question is, you're not able to get a job. So now, what is the answer to this? What is the solution? Just think, you have the experience, you have the expertise, you have the education, you have the leadership skills, you have everything, but still you're not getting a job. So now the question is, why not getting a job? Is the market down? Then if the market is down, why are other people getting a job? Okay. The next reason is it nobody's employing anyone? If that is the case, how come other people are getting jobs? So for everything, others are, it seems their luck is improving, but not yours. Is it the salary? You have to cut down on the salary and only then you get, then how come people are getting paid more than you? So what exactly is the problem? Now, I'm not going to start by saying, oh, you need to come and take my services and resume rebrand, and let's keep that aside. This goes without saying that, yes, I will always market my services, but this video is not about marketing my service. This is to address the very important fundamental question. Why are you not getting a job? And I'm going to answer it. I'll literally answer it because this is the same answer I gave that client. Now imagine that client of mine has taken my services. We did an amazing job, but now he's still not getting a job. And he was like kind of worried, Loy, you made my CV really amazing. I checked with her, why exactly am I not getting a job? And I answered his question, and then it made me realize that maybe this is the same problem other people are having. And that is exactly why I'm sharing this video. Okay. So, like I said, let's get the elephant out of the room first. Let's address the elephant, like they say. I'm not going to ask you to rebrand your resume. You are mature enough to know if your resume is good enough or not. Okay, and I told you, it's very simple. If you're actually getting calls from the market, it's good enough. Fine. I'm not even going to speak about the interview, because if you do get called for an interview, you have one shot. Either you prove it or you don't. And if you can't prove it at the interview, means there's something lacking with your ability to sell yourself. So now comes, what else is there? Why even after making a world-class resume or you go for interview, you're still not getting? And here is my answer. And I'm going to give you the answer with examples because that will make you understand better. Now, let's assume let's take you for example. Now, when you want a job, what do? You look into the newspaper, you check Facebook groups, you check LinkedIn, you'll check monster.com, indeed.com, jobs.something.com, or if you're in the Middle East, you'll check Naukri, Gulf Jobs, Gulf Talent, BBB, BAC, all those websites, all those companies. Okay? And then you'll go meet people, you'll knock on doors, you'll put your CV under the door and you'll literally introduce yourself to each and every person. Okay? And you still find it tough. Now I want you to imagine and visualize. Just imagine for a minute, how am I surviving? Have you ever thought about it? I can't apply in any newspaper. I can't apply through any Facebook page to reach my clients. I don't put any ads on YouTube or Google, which you have seen. I don't put any ads. I can't apply on any recruitment website. I can't look at any newspaper. Here on the island, I can't meet anyone because the people who come here are all hippies, are all people who come for holidays and drinking and drugs and women and enjoying life and sex. And so how am I able to get my business? Have you ever asked yourself how? I'm not saying start a YouTube channel, but think about it, that I cannot meet anyone face to face, yet I had to create a strategy whereby anybody who meets me, anybody who talks to me, that I should be able to generate money. Now, how was I able to do that? And how you can also do that, which I'm going to answer. Okay, now that was one example which I gave you. Let me give the second example, the second one. Think, for example, you're young and you're single and you're, whatever, you think you're handsome and whatever. Now you want a girlfriend. Obviously, all of us, or whether even if you're a girl and you want to date someone who's nice. Now me, when I was in my 20s, even I wanted a girlfriend. But I had a lot of obstacles to overcome. One is I didn't know if I was good looking or not. I was average. I think I was good looking. Okay, let's keep that aside. Okay, the second one is physique. Yes, I could work on the physique, but that was not the reason why girls would want to date any guy. So most of the guys wanted a cool girl, wanted a hot girl, wanted the happening girl. And I realized, shit, if I try that, I would never ever stand a chance. Maybe it was low self-esteem, or maybe it was me being practical and real and grounded. I realized if I was going to target these hot girls, I wouldn't get. So what did I do? What I decided, instead of going for hot girls, I'll go for not so attractive girls. I'll go for average girls. I'll go for fat girls. I'll go for even ugly girls. I'll go for the vanilla, the plain, the totally, nobody cares a damn. Those kind of girls I'll go for. The ones who are lonely, the ones who are frustrated, the ones who nobody bothers, the ones who are not popular. And because I targeted these girls by going to them, I had a better chance of success to at least meet a girl. So where other guys were trying for a whole year and spending lots of money, spending so much time, and finally hoping to get one girl, one gina, as they said. Me, on the other hand, I was literally getting girls almost every other day or every second. And sometimes I would even get 4, 5, 6 girls in a day, dating. Okay? I know what you'll say. Oh, so Loy, the 400 girls you got were all ugly. Who the fuck cares? Whether it's ugly or beautiful or fat or ordinary, or I got women. I got plenty of women. And because of this, I was able to improve my skills. Because of this, I knew how to sell myself. Because of this, I was able to get even better girls. Because of this, I was able to gain confidence. Because of this, I was able to understand what women wanted. And through the period of time, I started getting hotter girls, better girls. And the standards kept going higher and higher and higher, because I, just like they say, grab the low-hanging fruit. I grabbed the opportunity that was in front of me, not going way far beyond, not saying, oh, I want this big thing. I said, okay, what is available? Let me go for it. And I made it easy for me to achieve those small goals. In the same way, I just give you the example about me being on an island. Now, initially, I had decided my pricing strategy was $10,000 US. When I was in Dubai, at least I could meet someone, I could do exhibitions, I could do GITEX. GITEX is Gulf International Trade Exhibition. Then I could do these events, I could do advertising, I could do anchoring shows. But here, I'm not meeting anyone. So what do I do? So what I decided, okay, I'll price myself at $10,000. That is a minimum price for myself. You can check my website. My packages are $10,000, $25,000, $100,000. So that was my pricing, because those were the client range I was getting. But it's not like I was getting every day. $10,000, maybe I'd get one a month or two a month. 1 in 2 months. 50,000 or 25,000 or 50,000 would be once in 6 months if I was lucky. 100,000, in my life, I've got, I think, 2.5. I wouldn't say it, because 2.5, that 0.5, he didn't pay the whole amount. But I had $100,000. I know you might not believe this, but I actually had for consulting. Okay? So that is what I priced it. Now, forget whether you believe or don't believe. Some of you don't believe I even get even $100. Okay? Forget that. So the problem was, I would get one client a month. One client a month. But then what if I wouldn't get that one client? Then I would have to wait for next month. What if 2 months went by and I didn't get a client? And that is exactly what happened. I ended up sometimes with 2 months no clients, 3 months no clients, 4 months. Do you know that it even went to the extent of, I think, almost 6 to 7 months I didn't have a client. And I'll tell you, when you are a guy who generates income, who doesn't get a salary, and every day you open shop and you're waiting for a customer to walk in and nothing is happening, and you're putting in the effort, putting in the content, writing articles and talking to people and marketing and interacting, and nothing is happening, man, you really question, what am I doing with my life? You must have never heard me say this, but even I have the same fears you have. Even I'm afraid. Even I'm afraid of being unemployed. Even I'm afraid of being useless. So I was like, shit, man, what can I do? So finally, after worrying about it for months and months, it went for 6-7 months, not a single customer. I finally told myself, okay, $10,000, nobody. Let me make it half. $5,000, who can I get? Still, I was searching, nothing was happening. Okay. Then finally, I said, okay, forget $5,000. What can I get for $2,000, even $1,000? So then I started to get some traction. Some people started to take interest. Even those people who are inquiring about $10,000, I said, what would be your budget? Okay, what would make you agree? 5,000, 3,000. There's some of them said, Loy, my budget is 3,000. Some said 2,000. Some said 1,000. Fine. So I started targeting at a 1,000 price range. How can I downscale my service instead of making a 1-year or 2-year contract with so much of work and intensity? How about scaling it? So finally, it came down from $1,000. It came to $500. And then I asked myself, what is the bare bones minimum that I can charge, which someone wouldn't have a problem paying? Okay, they wouldn't mind paying it. And even if I give them a shitty service, they'll still be happy. So I even literally thought of even $5. Going back to the day I started my career, that is almost 12 years ago, 13 years ago, I had offered my first service for $5 for I think 2-3 hours. So here, when I was sitting in Samui and I didn't have it, I thought, what can I offer for $5? So that is where I went to every freelancing website and started even $1, $2, $5. I started experimenting and playing around. But remember, it was time bound. It was not going to be $1 and work for the whole day. No, for 1 hour. So I started experimenting with this $1, $5, $10, different price ranges, and offering them various options. And very soon, I had an Excel sheet. I wrote the Excel sheet like $1, $5, $10, $20, $25, 100, whatever the pricing. And I started tabulating, okay, where am I getting more clients? And what I realized is there was a certain price range where I would get not many clients, but good enough clients where I was happy and they were happy. Yes, of course, if I offer for free, I'll get never-ending list of clients, but then it doesn't help me. So the price range I found out was $100. The range was 100 to 150. And this was what happened around, I think, 4 years ago, when I was starting off my career here. So 100 to 150 was the range. And I was like, okay, that's kind of nice. So I had priced it at $50, just to give you a rounded figure, $50, $100, and $150. Those were the 3 price tags. And surprisingly, the people who are actually following my content were okay to pay $100 to $150. So that was like, wow, okay, so it's not the cheapest. So from $150, I started asking myself, what can I do to get more clients? From there, I started meeting more people. From there, I started to interact. Now, obviously, when you have more, you can't take on more. So I increased the price a little bit, to the place where I am today. Today, I charge, if you want to talk to me, if you have to interact with me, it's $197 US. 197, that's roughly 200. Because I found at this price range, I can give not only the best, I can give extra, and I can give added value. So it's not just, I don't just give here, I over-deliver. I always over-deliver. So the client is so happy, and then the client recommends other people to me. Okay? So remember, I had priced myself at $10,000. I was not getting anyone. So finally I asked, okay, $5,000. Can I get something? Okay, $2,000, $1,000, $500. I literally went to even $5. The name of the game was to get at least something. See, remember, if every day that you're unemployed, your value goes down. And if it goes on for weeks, you have to be worried. If it goes for months, man, I would tell you, don't sleep, don't eat, don't do anything. I'm not saying worry to yourself to death, but you have to stop doing the nonsense that it's like a fly. The example that I give is a fly sees a window and tries to go through it and bangs the window pane and say, oh, what is happening? Okay, try again and try again. If it follows the mantra, try till you succeed, the fly is going to die next to the window pane because it cannot break the window pane. In the same way, if you have been sending your CVs left, right, and center, there is something definitely wrong with your strategy. Either your CV sucks, or if you're getting called for interview, your CV is good, but your interview skills suck. And if both of them are not happening, then your strategy itself is fucking flawed. Maybe you're asking for a position that is too big. Maybe the whole market knows, maybe the second possibility is maybe the market knows that you're not fit enough to be that position that you got in that company. The whole market knows the truth, but nobody's telling you. Maybe it is you need to correct your salary. Maybe it's not the salary, maybe it's a position. Maybe it's not both. Maybe you need to scale down your this thing and go back to the fundamentals. See, because let's say, for example, like this client of mine who I was speaking to, he is targeting like from a B plus level to C plus. He wants to move towards a CEO. And he had a position as a CEO for quite some time. After he lost it, now he's not getting a job as a CEO anywhere. So I told him, listen, you're asking for a CEO, you're asking for, let's say, example, he's asking for 50,000, okay? 50,000 dirhams or 80,000 or, sorry, the dollars. He's asking for that kind of money. I said, scale it down. Instead of asking for $50,000 and not getting a job anywhere, scale it down to, let's say, director or senior manager or regional manager. And instead of $50,000, scale it down to $30,000, $20,000. And I said, forget that. If that also is not happening, just position yourself as a consultant. So then I gave him a list of strategies of what to do step by step because, I know his profile in and out. And I gave him a list of things to do. I told him, see, listen, you need to think with a sense of urgency that if you don't get money today, man, it's like you should not eat food. So tomorrow you'll feel bloody hungry and you'll be like, fuck, you'll be desperate. Then if you still don't get money, don't eat food the second day. The third day you'll go mad and you'll be literally ready to, okay, fine, $1, just give me, at least I'll get something to eat. That should be the level of desperation you should have. And only then and only then you'll succeed. See, think for a minute. I put out these videos, like this video I'm creating. It takes around, 10 to 14 hours of my day. And this is my passion project. This is not where I make money. I told you, YouTube, I make peanuts. It's what I earn from one client, one customer, is what YouTube pays me for the whole fucking month. For 14 hours of work, every single day I put up a fucking video, man. But I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I love what I do. I love the fact that I can touch people's lives, that I can share knowledge, I can help other people. Because when I was young, nobody was there to help me. And that is why I tell people, I would like to help you. But if you can do something, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, or if you want to contribute PayPal, $5, $10, whatever. Because that's the way we can all help each other. It's this fallacy that people have. Oh, he earns big money. Why the fuck is he asking? Man, money fucking goes, man. Look at yourself. You earn a salary, right? Where the fuck the whole salary goes? You keep your salary in your wallet. I can challenge you. You'll not know where the fucking money went. Gym membership, electricity, water, rent, child's education, food, this, that. Money just vanishes. Even if you earn 100,000, your lifestyle will be 100,000. It'll be more than that. And if after all that, you have to save. If you don't save, what the fuck are you going to do? On a rainy day, tomorrow, let's say you get COVID, you get the virus, and for 2 weeks you're hospitalized, or 3 weeks. One of my client friend, he had COVID for, I think, literally a month in the fucking ICU. You're not earning, you're just spending. What the fuck are you going to do, man? So no matter how much money you earn, like they say, one accident, one bad time, you're finished. So all I want to tell you through this video is, please, if you're not getting, whatever, if your CV is made by a professional, if your interview skills are good, and even after that you're not getting a job, it's because you have outpriced yourself of the market, you have outbid, you have outpositioned yourself. The market knows the truth. The market knows you're not worth that much. The market knows the leadership position you're given, you don't deserve that. The market knows the truth. But they'll not tell you. Maybe in the company that you're working, you could play politics. But in the real world, you can't fucking play politics. How many people can you fool? How many people can you take advantage of? At some point, you have to be real. Why do you think I make my videos wearing this and being simple? People say, hey, Loy, wear a suit and tie, look professional. No, who the fuck am I fooling, man? People even say, Loy, how can anyone expect to take you seriously if you have such a simple house and you have a simple wife and your house looks so simple and all that, if you're not something great? then go to fucking Elon Musk or Gary Vaynerchuk, who for 10 minutes charges you $15,000 US. Why don't you fucking go to them, man? See, the problem is you're too superficial, you're too artificial. You want someone to look like a fucking Rolls Royce and elegant and fake it till you make it. I'm sorry. I have to be authentic. I know this word is fucking overused by so many people, but I'll be myself. I will be me. I'll use 10 fucks in a bloody sentence. I will look like a shabby little dog. I'll look like a fucking mutant, like an X-Men. But my work, the work I do, which I deliver, I put my heart, my soul, my spirit, my character, my integrity, everything. And that is why I charge a fucking premium. That is why I know for a fact I am the best personal branding strategist in the market. They even showed me one company in the UK, one guy who made a CV. I openly challenged that guy. I said, I challenge you, I'll make a CV better than his. Open challenge. Okay? And what that guy was charging, I think, 700 British pounds. I told that guy, I will charge you $3,500, which is much more than. He was like, he has a company, you don't have. If he has copywriters, you don't have. I said, that's up to you. You take it as a challenge. He took the challenge. And I'm telling you, it was with pride. It was with pride that my heart just swelled with joy when after the contract, he literally gave me a tip. He gave me extra money. I said, you deserve this. See, that comes with the hard work, expertise, putting your life, your soul, your strength, everything. So, see, even this video, I don't have to do this. I don't have to share this with you. But I'm doing it because I genuinely care. Because I have friends, I have relatives, I have people that I know whom, when you lose your job, it's terrible. It's a sinking feeling that you don't want to go through. You question your self-worth, you question your integrity, you question everything. You question your education, you question your value. So here's me telling you, heart to heart, please, if in case you're not getting a job, even after your CV is good, even after your interview skills are good, even after your networking skills are good, even after you have contacts and connection, if you're still not getting a job, it's not because the market is bad. It's not because the market is down. That will always be there. There'll always be competition. There'll always be tough times. It's because you are charging way too high. You have outpositioned yourself. You are at a leadership position you don't deserve. The market knows your real value. Scale it down. Scale it down and make it affordable for someone to take your service. See, remember, nobody is going to employ a manager at a manager's position, someone who's a CEO. Like when I try to position myself on a freelancing website with my credentials, people actually said, hey, listen, I got actual CEOs who said, Loy, I'm sorry, I can't give you the contract because you're way qualified, way overly qualified. You're someone who I'd sit and have a beer with, but I'm not going to give you a contract. No way, man. Might take you as a consultant for my personal brand, but not at that. Because I was desperate those days, So from my heart, I'm telling you this. You need to scale down your position. You need to scale down your earnings. You need to rebrand the content, not the color, not the logos, and not the fancy stuff. The content that sells you and make you affordable to a price point where this person shouldn't feel, even if he failed, it's okay. Take it as chump change, So make yourself so affordable that a person should say, fine, let's give it a shot and let's see. I have literally done that. I've literally gone and told people, give it a shot. If it's not working, you don't pay me anything. And you'll not believe it has always worked. So I know I'm giving you a very generic advice for a large audience because I don't know you personally, but I can tell you this much. If you follow this strategy, it will work. And the proof of this is me. For a guy who was born with no guidance, no parental love, no friends, nothing, was not cool, I still managed to get every possible girl guys are crazy about because it started from zero. So that time when I was small, it was a great achievement. Then my success, my life, no education, no certification, no personal. I didn't have tattoos those days, but I didn't have anybody. I didn't have a mentor, nothing. It was through trial and error. And today, this very moment, I can't meet anyone. I can't give my CV to anyone. I can't give my services. Can't give my card to anyone. I can't look in Facebook groups. I can't look in classifieds. I don't advertise anywhere. So how is it that when anyone talks to me, they end up being my client? Because I give them a price point. With the value that is so high that they say, fuck man, let's do it. And then I not only deliver, I over deliver. Please do the same. And I can assure you, you will get a job. Because if you're, like I'm telling you, if you're not getting a job for a few days, you need to be worried. A few weeks, boss, don't even fucking say. And few months, I don't know, you should think it's a matter of life and death. It's like the simple thing. If I don't get a client per day, I don't eat food. So that hunger is so painful that next day it's like, shit, I have to get a client. Then if I don't get, even the second day, I still don't eat food. Third day is like, fuck, I'll even do it for $1. Literally beg for $1. And when I get the client, I'll eat food. That should be the ironclad discipline, the ironclad decision you should have. And trust me, then and only then you'll succeed. So this is what I wanted to share with you heart to heart. Let me know what are your thoughts. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I'd love to hear from you. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Put your comments down below. And yes, if you do support the channel, I would really appreciate it. You guys take care.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you were left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Machedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Machedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Machedo. www.loymachedo.com. Who is loymachedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.